Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to read 22nd chapter of this novel and today's topic heading is on self-discipline as freedom. So today we are going to see that how our self-discipline can provide us freedom and from which we get freedom. Self-discipline is a form of freedom. Freedom from laziness and lethargy. Freedom from expectation and demand of others, freedom from weakness and fear or doubts. Self discipline allows a pitcher to feel his individuality, his inner strength, his talent, he is master of rather than a slave to his thoughts and emotion. So we get freedom from all these things if we follow the self discipline, and this is written by H.A. Dolphin. Changing the way you think about self discipline can help you become more self disciplined if you think about it in terms of deprivation and suffering. Guess what? You will never find enjoyment in personal growth and most likely will soon give up on your endeavors. So it is depend on our thinking that how we think about self discipline. If we think that it is a achievement so we can uh, get more things. If we think as a deprivation so we think that we are giving our enjoyment, we are doing this and other are enjoying. So it's just depend on our thinking and how we think about self discipline. On the other hand, a person who think of self discipline as a form of freedom will become opportunities to practice his or her self control. If we think that self discipline is a freedom, so we can see that we can get an opportunity to practice our self discipline when facing temptation and fighting hard to not let them enslave you. Remember that through letting go of them, you are losing anything substantial. The freedom to be a master of your thought and emotion is ultimately worth more than any temporary gratification of which you are depriving yourself. So, whenever you feel and face temptation for anything, so you should remember that if you are feeling temptation right now and you will not will fight from that, so you will be enslaved of that thing. You will be uh, under that the temptation. But if you let them go, your temptation, so you will not lose anything substantial. It means you will not lose anything important, but you can get more thing. You can get freedom of your thought. You can get your emotion. You can control your emotion. You can work on yourself, and you if you work on yourself, so it is just about temporary gratification which you get from the present temptation, but in which you think that you are depriving right now, but in future whatever you will get from that self discipline practice, that is more satisfactory than this temporary satisfaction. So until or unless we'll practice this, we cannot get that, and we will always under the circle of the present gratification, temporary gratification. So if we want to achieve something else, so we need to practice self-discipline. You can comment down your thought that what you think about this chapter of self-discipline as a freedom. Thank you.